Hi everyone, welcome back to the Sandia channel, and I'm so excited to share with you this week a little trick of what you can do to reduce inattention. So what is inattention? Inattention is when you create a rift inside of yourself. Subconsciously, this is happening all the time, and the more you work with how to kick out that subconscious programming, the better you're going to get at it. So on the Sandia platform, we talk a lot about changing your subconscious patterns, permanently deleting them and replacing them with the programs that you want. So this is really exciting. So I'll give an example of inattention. Okay, so let's just say you want to create a fitter self, a healthier self. So you've done everything, you've visualized correctly, and I'm assuming you know how to visualize correctly, because there's ways that people visualize that are not going to get them anywhere. In fact, it's going to benefit somebody else and not you. So check out the platform, go to the private Facebook group and join the community. We talk a lot about that, how to do this correctly. And let's assume you've been doing your gratituding, and let's assume you're doing that correctly as well. And let's assume you're a little bit in your journey, or you're probably a long way in your journey, and it's still not happening the way you want it to happen. So inattention arises, for example, if in this example of getting a better, stronger self, a healthier self, a fitter self, you seeing yourself doing all these things in your visualization or your vision board. I'm not opposed to vision boards. But when you're coming out of the shower or when you're passing a mirror, you don't really want to look at yourself. You kind of like feel ashamed. Or when you're standing in a group of friends and people bring up weight, or they bring up fitness, you feel that embarrassment, So the more you give into that old feeling is when you cause inattention. So you could be well intended and thinking all the right things and doing all the right things, but there's still a part of you that's still feeling like your old self, and that you can't, it's kind of like still there, and it's kind of like transmitting a signal from your house, and there's a room in the house that's still transmitting the signal. So think of yourself as this advanced being that's visualizing and doing the right things and planning out the life that you want and the reality that you want to create. But in this room in your house, you still have this old analog radio set that's sending out a constant programming that, oh, hang on a second, look at how bad you look in this dress. Look at this suit, it will never fit you. Look at this man, how buffy he is. You will never get to where they want to get. And this is constant chatter. So what you do is you just have to step into awareness, step into self, away from the world, and step into awareness. And the more you do that, the more you're aware of this radio signal that's transmitting to you all the time. Because what you really, really need to really understand about the alpha, beta, theta and delta, and there's a lot more brainwaves, right? I won't get into that. But what you need to understand is no matter how much work you do here, this thing has the power. This tiny little thing that's sending out the signal has the ultimate power. That runs the show. So you want to get to that thing. So this is all great, but you got to do this work as well. You got to do this work as well, in addition to all of this, okay? So that causes that inattention. So you got to just constantly be aware of what you're thinking. And it happens really at a certain level. It happens quite in a very subtle way. So you got to really look out for what you're thinking, because sometimes I'll catch myself walking from my bedroom to the bathroom, and in that little 3 steps, I'll find myself thinking a destructive thought. And I wouldn't have noticed it if I didn't step into awareness and observe myself. So you want to keep up that observation, because that is really the trick here, to just step more and more into observation mode. So try that, let me know. join our private Facebook group. There's so much things happening on the group that you're not going to get. Promo codes to the courses. We've got free volume hacks, so sign up for those. We've got free webinars coming up and a lot more. So it's really exciting. Let's get the life that you want. You deserve this. You shouldn't have to continue on this hit and miss journey and continue on delving into this modality and that modality, and nothing ever sticks, nothing ever works. I was tired of it. So that's why I was like, okay, I've got to tell people what's really worked and what hasn't worked, and all the nonsense, rubbish information out there, just chuck it out and let's just talk about what actually works to create the life that you want. So inattention, all of these things are really super important, and it's okay. Just take one thing at a time, bite-sized chunks, and apply it. You want to reduce that inattention so that you are completely aligned, vertically, horizontally, you integrated, and you're singing off, all parts of you are singing off the same vision hymn sheet of where you want to go. Okay, see you on the Facebook group. Get the free volume hacks and check out the webinar and the money course coming up so that you can be completely a wealth magnet for life. Okay, love you, bye.